Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about the metric system and imperial system, and how many countries even use the imperial system. Why does America even use the imperial system, which most of the world only uses the metric system? Let's get into it. Talking about the whole history, and I honestly love the history, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this topic. Let's get into it.
So let's first learn when the imperial system was created. The imperial system was created in 1824 by the British Empire. Now, first off, you're wondering, okay, so why does America use the imperial system if the British created it in 1824 when America was created in July 4th, 1776? Well, that's a good question, and I'll explain more into the video. There was this huge battle in history about the metric system and the imperial system between the French and the British. So let's get more into it in the video. I'm going to tell you more facts and then bam. Another fun fact to learn before I get more into the history of everything is that if you look on the map here, most of the world uses metric. British or United Kingdom is mixed, and 3 countries use the imperial system. Now, I'm going to explain why United Kingdom is mixed. So in 1965, Britain officially went to the metric system because everything started to cool down, and most of the world uses the metric system. So they believe that they need to now switch. So they're now switching, so they're mixed, and the country both uses imperial and metric. Now you can see here that the metric system was created in 1795, and it was from a French person. Now here's the thing though, at this time period, Napoleon was in reign of Europe, so he was conquering a lot of Europe, so it was really hated on, the metric system. So now you're wondering, okay, please tell me why America uses imperial system. So the British brought over the imperial system, and the British and America had really good relations, even though after many wars of United Kingdom or British trying to take over their land. So they adapted to the imperial system, and I'll explain more why they didn't go to metric. One of the main reasons why is because of fear from France taking them over. So let's get into Napoleon. So Napoleon took over most of Europe, and it was a very scary time for the United Kingdom, Greece, and Russia, because they had a lot of power and they were forcing people to go to the metric system by taking over land, and they wanted to take over all of Europe for power. So why America was scared of the French was because they were really close borders with them, and they could have easily taken them over, and they were trying to conquer all of Europe, kill thousands, hundreds of thousands of people for power, and they felt like the metric system was evil at the time because the French created it. So that's why British sent their boats, taught America the imperial system to spread it, and to teach the world the imperial system instead of the metric system because they considered it evil. So that's everything really, and you can see why America uses the imperial system, and they probably won't change. And as you can tell here also, that America and the British both basically have the same color flags, and they also use the same the same constitution, so they are really close friends, allies, and yeah, that's everything you really need to know. And yeah.
So in conclusion, you see why some countries still use the imperial system is because they consider it evil or they're not used to it. So before they considered it evil, like England / UK, America, and 2 other countries. But nowadays, countries are like, okay, everything is calm now, let's move to the metric. But I think the main reason why countries are not moving to metric now is because it will be a difficult change, and it will be a mixed, like the United Kingdom is right now. It's a mix. They both use imperial and metric. So it'll be complicated to switch back or switch to another system. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. I hope you loved the history, but I loved the history. It was pretty cool to learn. And yeah, peace.